Brian here from FloTrack. We're here with Carey McLeod. Long jump tomorrow. What are you kind of most looking forward to about being here in Rome, and what's kind of been just the vibe of the city so far?
It's been I don't know how to explain it. Like you could feel that little electric vibe, kind of like from the atmosphere. It's not hot and it's not cold. I think it's kind of like beautiful for jumping, and we have a good feel tomorrow. So I'm excited about that.
Have you got to experience the city at all? Do you plan on experience kind of like what Rome has to offer?
No, I haven't, because with coming to these meets,
Yeah.
you have like such short time to do stuff, and then in between practices, you can't be on your leg all day. So kind of like a little bit of conserving your energy for competitions, and then after competitions, then you leave 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. So there's not much you could do apart from like free balling and just looking around with your eyes, and then use the internet to see stuff, and then maybe go for a walk to get food and stuff, like just
Yeah.
to see a little bit. But I don't think there's that much you could see with such short time. So
Gotcha. Obviously you mentioned it already. Competition tomorrow, high level. I think they've just really packed the not just the track events, but the field events here as well. Who are you looking forward to most about competing against, and just the field in the jump is in the long jump.
I
Um,
think everyone in this field, to say, because we've been to some meets together, we just never have this much high level with athletes that could jump over 8 meters in one setting in a meet. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a good year so far. So we're just gonna keep hammering it down.
yeah, I was gonna say, talk to me about your success so far this indoor season, and just what things have been like, and then how it's propelled you to what you've been able to do outdoor so far.
So I skipped indoors.
Ah,
Kind of checked off something off my box already from indoor. So it's kind of just more focused on outdoor. So that's the goal for outdoor.
gotcha. And then obviously, long year, World Championships in September. How do you kind of keep that goal out in front of you and in mind, and keep everything kind of geared towards moving there?
As the competitions goes, that's kind of where we, focus and figure out what can we do better. So every meet is something new that we're working on. So if we go to this meet, the goal is to figure out how can I stay tall through the last four. The next meet, okay, we fix that. What else can we fix? So I think it's more so working on your weaknesses through these meets. So when the championship comes, you add all them layers together up. So that's what's gonna make a beautiful jump at the end of the year. So.
Awesome. Obviously, you're a Arkansas alum. You went to Arkansas. Talk to me about, have you been paying attention, first of all, to what they've been able to do at some of the prelims, and, the 9.75 that was run, and just the general Arkansas vibes and how well they've done over the past few years. What's that like, kind of seeing them continue to succeed and do well?
Yeah, it's been good because I still stay there and train, so
Yeah.
I get to see those guys every day. Coach Buck is doing, a great job with head coach. Coach Case with the sprinters also, and then yeah. So I think overall they're doing a tremendous job. The boys are, they know what's at at risk. That's the national championship, obviously. So I think they're doing a good job of staying focused of that, and keep producing the results, because Arkansas is known for producing results. So.
Yeah. Obviously, they're coming up to the end of their championships, and you get to train in that environment and be kind of around them a little bit. What's that like, and how does that kind of help you gear up and get ready to kind of start your season?
I don't see the college kids that much,
Okay.
but the very few times that I get to see them, like I'll share what I know, or kind of like a little bit of experience. Like if it's some freshman first time going to national, kind of just share my knowledge of just the same thing you've been doing all year is the same thing you take to national. You don't change anything. So same way you put on your pants before, is the same way you got to put it on again. So that's the mature side of helping the younger ones grow up, because at some point they're going to be on the same stage as me, and if you could make that transition easier for them, then that's a good thing.
Awesome. Outside the track, what do you kind of like to do off the track? Is there any games, any other sports that you kind of like to watch or involved in?
I've been playing Call of Duty every now and then.
Nice.
Try to stay off the game a little bit. I think I've been sitting on the game too much. So apart from just talking crap to my friends, I'll probably be there watching TV. I spend a lot of time watching TV. Half the time the TV be watching me, of course. But outside of that, I would say I spend a lot of time talking to family and friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you
Yeah.
for taking the time to interview with me, and best of luck tomorrow in the competition.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.